Hello everyone. In previous lecture we discussed about the categorization of species. These are the extinct, endangered, threatened, vulnerable and rare species. In this lecture we are going to discuss wildlife management. So wildlife management is very important because these species are decreases the day by day. So wildlife management is very important. So what is a wildlife management? Actually wildlife management, it is a interdisciplinary that deals with the protecting endangered species, threatened species and the subspecies and their habitats, as well as a non-threatened agricultural animals and species. So give a protection to these species to prevent the decrease their number. So many elements of wildlife management. So management of wildlife depend upon a certain element such as a public support and public awareness and the public participation. It is necessary to make local people realize and accept the idea and importance about the wildlife protection. If they realize their importance, and they are ultimately protect the wildlife. So public awareness is very important because people should understand the concept of conservation of natural sources, and the wildlife managers and other responsible persons should hold public discussion shows, talk shows and many media like newspaper, magazines, television, to make people aware about the basic concepts behind the wildlife management. These basic concept are the maintaining ecological balance is the first basic concept. So they want to know about the what is the concept behind the wildlife management. So people awareness is most important. Second one is the education, because the well educated and trained specialist on environment and the forest issue should be participate in public training, and they interact with people and solve their queries to make them more responsible towards their wildlife management duty. So education of wildlife is most important, and after having a education, the trainer should be trained to the people. So education of wildlife management is most important. Then nature of interpretation. So nature like interpretation like the zoological gardens, park and wildlife sanctuary, because it is usually taken by a concerned forest department, and the interpretation center should be handled by qualified and trained staff in order to explain and motivate the concept of wildlife management to the tourists and the people of the nearby protected areas. So nature interpretation is most important. Then next element is a coordination. Coordination is most important because if they coordinate the state like local, state, national, international government agency, the coordination is most important for policies of protecting the wildlife. Then these are the wildlife management elements, and these are also important for the wildlife management. Forms of wildlife management. So first form of wildlife management is a habitat restoration and management, because the habitat of the species is a primary tool, and wildlife biologists used to manage, protect and the enhance wildlife population and increase wildlife diversity in this area. So several wildlife species can benefit when a complete ecosystem is must be improved and preserved intact to meet the needs of their threatened or enlarged species or a group of species. So habitat restoration and management is most important because they could not be adapt to the other situation. Then next form of wildlife management is a harvest. So harvesting the reduce to maintain the population, so animal conflict, less human activity. So harvesting should be prohibited because the, for example, the white-tailed deer are abundant in urban area. So present challenge for wildlife managers, because due hunting with firearms is not allowed. So monkey population in urban India can be controlled by capture and release into the wild area. So harvesting the wild animals from the urban area and they are released in wild area. These are the most form of wildlife management. Then another form of wildlife management is the endangered species management, because the endangered species is a critical to the extent. So endangered or threatened species require a intensive management, because critical habitat and location or existing population must be identified so they can be managed successfully. So provide the protection to endangered or threatened species is must be important. Then another one is a species reintroduction. Why the species reintroduction is necessary? Because it is another wildlife management goal, may be re-establish species in suitable habitat, and the lost species can be reintroduced from other area once again. In reintroduction program our managements are effort, because the one ecosystem providing the ecological balance, so species reintroduction, lost species reintroduction is must be necessary. Then another one is a conservation and preservation. So conservation and preservation, wildlife conservation helps to ensure future generation can enjoy the wild resources, and conservation can include the harvesting natural resources, activities such as hunting, fishing, trapping and harvesting timber, as well as a non consumptive activities such as a bird watching, photography, hiking. The conservation must be balanced issue between the wildlife and human population. So conservation of wildlife implies ensuring the threatened and endangered species receive special management to protect their present in nature. So conservation and preservation is must be important. Conservation may include the preservation of protection of natural resources. So preservation of natural resources is must be important. So grazing, planting is must be important. Then another one is a biodiversity conservation is a forest ecosystem. So biodiversity conservation in forest ecosystem, that is a protected areas. So protected areas like national park, sanctuary, biosphere, these all are the protected areas. So national parks and forest reserves are no longer the only method that can be used for the conservation of biological diversity, because the rules of for the national parks, rules for the sanctuary, rules for the biosphere reserve is the government organization rules. So these all are the important. National park, what is the wildlife sanctuary, what is the biosphere reserve? Wildlife sanctuary is an area where animal habitats and their surroundings are protected from the sort of disturbances. Or not only animal habitat but their surroundings are also protected from sort of disturbances. The capturing, killing of animal is strictly prohibited in this region. So for example, our near bird sanctuary, Bharatpur bird sanctuary is in Rajasthan. It is the best example of wildlife sanctuary. Then national park, what is a national park? National park, an area set aside by a national government for the preservation of the natural environment. So in national park there is a preservation of the natural environment. For example, the Gir National Park in Gujarat. These are the best example of the national park. Then another one is a biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserve is dealing with the conservation of ecosystem and the genetic material they contain. So biosphere reserve contain the core zone, buffer zone and transition zone. These zones are the very important, and according to these zones the entry are prohibited. So I give a notes in your WhatsApp groups, so read it carefully. Then another, wildlife management in India. So in India, wildlife management with the help of the sanctuary, then the national park, then the biosphere reserve. But some are the, we know about the India have a great biodiversity, but they need protection, because day by day the number of these species are decreasing due to the human interference, because of the population explosion. These all are the reasons. but because of increasing the man interference with nature, the wild number of wildlife is come down, and some species have become extinct and some are endangered and threatened. So through the effort of the union government and state government and the cooperation of the voluntary organization, wildlife conservation in India is a pressing of continuously. There is an independent Ministry of Environment and Forest to look after the task of environmental protection and to protect and manage the wildlife of India. For the coordination between the state and central level, separate departments of environment, forest and wildlife are working under the central ministry. So species have a greater value. So central government, state government have a particular ministry for the wildlife management in India. So the wildlife management in India, the wildlife management aim is the protection of natural habitat through control the and limited exploitation of species, maintenance of the viable number of species in protected area like sanctuaries, national parks and biosphere reserve. Then establishment of biosphere reserve for plants and animals. So establishment of new biosphere reserve is also important. Then wildlife can be preserved by the improving the existing protected area, then improving the restriction on export or rare plant and animal species and their products. So export should be banned from the protected areas. Then educating the people of environment protection at all level of education. So first and last important thing is the people education for the environmental protection is must be important. Then another one is non-government organization. We know about the wildlife management in India have the government organization, non-government organization, NGOs. Many NGOs are there. First one is there are a number of non-government voluntary organization, national and international organization actively dedicated to wildlife conservation. And the principal organization, first one is a Bombay Natural History Society. It was founded in 1883 and it is engaged in collection of the information and specimens of fauna and flora of India. So then Wildlife Preservation Society of India in Dehradun. It was founded in 1958 with several objectives of wildlife management. Next NGO is a World Wild Fund for Nature India. So it provide a fund and collect the fund for the protection. So it's supported to the project of tiger. It's also supported to the many projects. So these all are the non-government organization. Then government organization for the protecting wildlife in India. These are the number of wildlife act have been made for time to time by state as well as union government for wildlife conservation. Some importance are the here Madras Wild Elephant Preservation Act in 1873, All India Elephant Preservation Act in 1879, the Wild Birds and Animals Protection Act in 1912, then Bengal Rhinoceros Preservation Act in 1932, Assam Rhinoceros Preservation Act in 1954, Indian Board for Wildlife IBWL in 1952. Actually IBWL means Indian Board of Wildlife, and this is the main advisory body of government of India, and it was first constituent in 1952 as a advisory body under the name of Central Board of Wildlife. So it is a very important board. It is the Indian Board of Wildlife. Then Wildlife Protection Act in 1972. It is actually Wildlife Conservation Act. Then another one is the establishment of national parks, sanctuaries, zoological gardens. These all are the governmental organization. Then another one is the Indian National Man and the Biosphere Community, National Wildlife Action Plan. Then the conservation of the tigers, conservation of the elephants, these all projects under the government organization. So for the preservation or the for the conservation of the wildlife management in India have a many support like government support, non-government support, volunteer supports for the management of the wildlife, because the many species are the extinct, many are endangered, many are threatened, many are vulnerable, many species are rare. So numbers of these, some species are decreases day by day, so wildlife management is necessary, and these all are the form of the wildlife management. So these are life management, and wildlife management is important for maintaining the our ecological balance. So I stop here. Thank you.